Whoa, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about this one. I get so pumped up. I get so pumped up when I know it's like spirit talking to me. I'm like, yes, yes. I get so pumped. So allow me to welcome you into my world. Take a little ride. First, let me start. Let me start off with this. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress. No stress. I must confess, my destinies manifest. This is vortex and sweats. I make tracks like I'm homeless. Rap orgies. Like I'm homeless in ways I am, and I own it. I love it. You know you feel good when you like can walk into a room filled with billionaires and millionaires and literally be homeless and feel above them. You know what I mean? You think about that. Because why does one feel above them? Because of their conscience? Because of the seeds they sow? Because of the spirit they carry within them? Because of the soul they carry in them? Because of the heart they carry in them? That's why. That's why, you know? And so you have to, everybody deserves to feel that way, no matter where you're at in your life status quo. Like, you have to understand what you carry inside of you. What you carry inside of you can't be bought. What you carry inside of you can't be taken away from you unless you give it. You know, what you carry inside of you is true abundance. You know, and you have to open your eyes and your heart to know that. It's not status quo. It's not materialistic things. They want you to believe that, but it's truly not. But there are some messages that came to me today that I wanted to touch on. You know, apologies. It came to me. I would be so open and willing to have conversations with people of my past, even people in my present, in reference to things that I know that they've done, things that I know that they're doing. But if they truly were genuine and apologized and recognized what they did wasn't right and where it came from, apologies go a long way. Accountability goes a long way. You know, I'm not saying I was perfect by any means, but everything that's been bestowed onto me, no. Sorry, I ain't giving you that green light. Nope. I don't care what so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so said. So-and-so and so-and-so is a liar. So there you have it on that one. So-and-so and so-and-so do everything in the dark. I do everything in the front. So that's what I have to say about that. But I'm totally open for people in my past that want to have a conversation when it comes to, and you know what? Here's what I'm telling all those, my little handlers, everybody that's decided to wage this silent Truman Show and this silent war against me and my son. I will never stop until you apologize to what you've done. Apologize to myself and apologize to my son publicly. What you've done to him. I will never stop. And this goes for particular individuals. So, yeah. You can go and take that, spin that, and run it, but you owe my son an apology. And I will go to my grave fighting for that apology. Now, whether you give it or not in this world, that makes no difference to me, but I will go down to my grave fighting for it. I'll be dang if I let people with a lot of money and power and elite positions scare me and put me in fear for no reason. That's not something I will entertain, especially when I know how they have gotten their abundance, how they've achieved their money and their status quo, especially because I know the mechanics behind it. No, hard pass on that one. I also think it's quite comical that those that put you in said position for you to like give you choices where it's like either you literally do this or you die. It's literally life or death. You either learn to love yourself, heal, evolve, grow strength and resilience, or you die, right? And they put you in said positions based off the psychological warfare, the spiritual warfare, the physical warfare, mental warfare, financial warfare, business warfare, family warfare, warfare between your children. I mean, every slice of warfare, technology warfare. Like, I've been through it all, right? And so
seeing as we live in a world where people take these type of tactics, like if that's the type of tactics that said group goes against people, I will go to my grave fighting against those, because those run on demonic. They do. They just absolutely do. And because we live in a world where this weaponization is happening on the full front, I'm just on the scale for people to wake up to it. But I think it's comical that they get mad because you become said person where you have a backbone, you have standards, you have boundaries, and you speak up. You speak your truth. You don't take no crap. You know, for some reason, they then get mad. So they got mad and they decided to target you and completely handle your entire life. And particularly in the last decade of my life, they decided to do all these tactics so they could do all these things on the back end. So they get mad at me on that. But then now they're mad at me too because it didn't work. It didn't work. And I'm still alive. And I'm calling out the truth. And so they're mad at me about that too. And I'm sorry for that. You know, I had a conversation with my girlfriend earlier in reference to different things that come in. Growing up, I've always struggled with friend groups, whether it be women. I mean, a lot of it's quite frankly been with women. I've always had a hard time finding relationships with women, friendships. You know, it's been a struggle. But growing up, I was always left out. People went out of their way to not invite me to things, but then they'd go out of their way to have conversations in front of me or to me and basically just throw it in my face, right? And just be really rude and condescending and just hateful and vengeful, right? And these are tactics that I've like grown up with my entire life. And so I've become used to it, right? And so now, because it doesn't bother me anymore, because I'm like, oh, I lost another friend, I didn't get invited to something or this and that. But that's all based off the things that I've healed from and grown up from, you know? And that's another thing. It's like these people get upset with you because you then heal and learn from things that they do to you. And then they get upset with you because they no longer have control over you. It's just so, it's a unique thing. Once you get to the other side of it and you see the broader scale of it, like this is what I said to it. I think it's funny that the ones that help forge you into the person you've become, based off the mistreatment, are the ones that have a problem with the new you. So I've become this person based off their mistreatment. And now they still have a problem based off this person I've become based off their mistreatment. Things that make you go, huh? Like, I don't get it. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this. But how does that work? How does that work? And when that same thing goes to entertainers. Do I know that there's been entertainers that have stolen from me and done all this crap? Absolutely. Absolutely. I expect apologies from them too. So until then, you've lost a loyal fan. You know, you as an entertainer should be loyal to your fans. And you're not. I'm sorry, but if you're an entertainer out here selling concert tickets in the upward range of $500, $1,000 to your fans that have put you on that platform, what is wrong with you? I won't even entertain it. I've went to so many concerts, but I won't do it again. I refuse. I will not pay. And granted, I know it goes to venue, it goes to all this and that, but you have to get to a place as an entertainer to stand up to people, stand up to your record label, stand up to the powers that be and say, this isn't right what we're doing to my fans that have put us on said platform. And see, they're not doing that. It's all the mechanics of it. And we keep putting them up on these platforms, buying these $1,000 tickets. And it's like, you're just a number to them. You're just a number to them. They don't care. They want to know, like, you know, what kind of car they're going to buy. What number car? They're probably on like 10. I mean, that's just the truth. Or what number house they're on, like 10. And again, to each to their own. But am I going to say, living above your means is a thing. And that is just ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. When there's people starving and hungry and can't pay their rent. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself if you're in a position to help. I love you guys. Have a great night.